Hello, hello. Welcome to Lofo's Lounge. I want to say thank you guys. I have been MIA for a while and I'm back. I went through a crazy last few weeks, months, however long it's been. I've went through new jobs, moving. I've went through a bunch of trials, tribulations, but we are back. We are better. So let's talk about it. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. I say that because I sit here and I use my hands a lot, so let's not judge me. Um, I look at everyone around me. I see them doing things. I see them doing big things, some small things, whatever it is. People are just doing things all the time. They're moving careers, they're moving their life way to different areas. And it affects people in different ways. You look at somebody who's moved countries, somebody who's moved states, even a different part of their own state. It's a big toll on somebody. And the way we bounce back and the way we adapt to things is super wild. You look at somebody who's able to just pick stuff up, move away, and be great at it. Not change a beat, not skip a beat. That's my friend Chris. He does this all the time. He moves. I think he's lived. He was an army or navy or something like that. He just picks up and moves without like even letting people know. He just loves it. He does that stuff all the time. I've done it a couple times now, and I have other couple friends that do the same thing. You see people that chased a dream in college and they're getting degrees, and all of a sudden they absolutely hate what they're doing, and then they stop doing what they paid so much money to do and start doing something that they love to do. Perfect example, my friend Alex. He got a business degree. I said business like I had the Trump hand right there. Business degree. But now he is a DJ, which complete turn of events, but he loves what he's doing. And I think he's making more money doing what he does now because he loves it rather than sitting in an office all day. He's out at clubs, he's out at weddings, he's out doing all these things that he loves to do with music. And I don't know about you guys, but music is a big thing to me. Although I can't produce, I can't sing, I love to sing, suck at it. You catch me with a few drinks, karaoke night, I'm shutting it down. Just to be known. You ever need a person to shut down karaoke night? Holla at your boy. Call me, text me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Little Kim K quote right there. Kim K. No, Kim Possible. Kim K is not cool. Not cool. But no, life is crazy. So me personally, a whole turn of events. I had a job where I was doing some physical labor and we were rebuilding things and it didn't work out. I was in pain every day, didn't like it. And now I have switched to three different things, four technically. I got my call from my sergeant and we are finally processed. Our background came in. We are getting checked. One last physical examination, and then we could possibly be getting shipped out to basic training. National Guard, for anybody else in the service, salute. I appreciate your all service. Hopefully, I can get in. But we got one more physical, and I know it's been forever. You're telling me, she sent me a text. She said, sit down out of nowhere. It was like a month and a half. She finally texted me. She's like, sit down. You'll never guess what. And sent me the information. I am now in real estate school. I am working on getting my real estate license. I think I'm about on chapter 8, not chapter, but unit 8 out of 26. So that's like a third of the way. Math is not my strong suit, as you guys know. As you guys follow my TikToks, I suck at math. So don't judge me. We're about a third. We're going to call it a third, maybe a little less than a third. But doing that, I want to sell some homes. I want to be a millionaire. Obviously, everybody that chases real estate is bringing home a bag or they're bringing home nothing. So stay tuned on that. If you see me as a millionaire real estate person in the next couple of years, just holler at me, say, yo, I used to watch your Spotify podcasts and hook me up, yo. I got you. Lunch is on me. But we are also, we got our BT. which is behavior technician. I'm working with kids with autism, which is the most rewarding thing that I'm doing currently. I mean, the services are rewarding too, but I enjoy helping people. I enjoy giving back to my communities. I enjoy giving back to people who are less fortunate. That has been a passion of mine since. For those of you that have listened to the episodes, you've kind of realized my best friend who passed away, he loved doing that stuff too. I made a promise when he did pass away that I would at least make somebody smile every single day. I would sit there and give back. I would chase a dream of helping other people. And now I'm in a position to be able to do that. I work one-on-one with clients with autism right now, which is very rewarding. And then now I also deliver for Amazon, which helps people get their packages. Not as rewarding as the others, but that one brings me money and it's a full-time established job. So I got a lot on my plate. Again, back to the title. Life is crazy. I stay busy. That's what I enjoy doing. Um, all my life, I've done these things where I've either helped people, I've changed a life, I've actually saved a life. I helped a kid who was drowning. I did CPR. I'm pretty cool. It's a crazy thing to be able to say you've. I wouldn't say I saved a life, but if it wasn't for me, I don't know if he would be alive. I helped out in that situation. Cool story. I'll get into that another day. But I've worked in different jobs where I've been able to help people. I've worked in a children's home, which has led me to unfortunate events for kids, whether they've been taken by a state, whether they are just bad behaved. And I live in the city, New York City, for those of you that don't know. So you're going to hear a lot of voices, a lot of sirens, honking, and just city stuff. It's New York City, probably one of the loudest cities in the world, besides maybe like Japan or I don't know. Japan's not a city, is it? Failed geography. Don't judge me there. Back to it. But there's the honking. But I really enjoy helping people. I enjoy being able to give love. My case that I'm working on now with I'm going to call them, they, because I don't want to give names away. I don't want to give any type of information that would tell who they are. One, that's a breach in any type of aspect for work purposes. But the person that I worked with, they obviously have autism, and it was my first case. I was there. We started getting to know each other, and when the parents are there when I'm working, and if you've never worked directly with somebody with autism, it's kind of hard to describe because they're brilliant. They're really smart in certain aspects, but they lack in some areas, whether it be social skills, whether it be being able to communicate. And in this facet, that's two of the things that they struggle with. They can't form sentences, and it's hard to completely communicate. They can understand, but they just can't. Like it's kind of like me, where I understand Spanish, but I can't speak Spanish. If somebody speaks in Spanish, I will be like, okay, I understand, but I don't know how to reply to you. Um, Imagine that type of situation. So we're sitting there, and at the end of the session, comes up and just hugs me. No prompt, no nothing. Just gives me a big old hug, and that small gesture is just like what I do these type of things for. For those of you that follow me on TikTok, and that's probably why you're here, those are the things that I love. I love reaching out to people. I've had plenty of messages sent into my DMs on TikTok, sometimes Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever the case may be. I really enjoy just being able to answer questions as much as I can. I really enjoy people who have less fortunate events because I came from that. Um, I was less fortunate at one time. Family was always in a struggle. We never had money. Money was always an issue, which is a lot of the cases nowadays. I don't know many families that are very wealthy. I mean, your wealthy class, and then I think under there it's just everybody's struggling in some form, way, or shape. Um, so I'm getting to a point now where I'm not wealthy by any means, but I'm not at the point where I once was. Um, I still go through my struggles. So don't be like, oh, Logan's rich. Logan has a lot of money. No, I don't. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. But here in the next little bit, after all the hard work pays off, I know personally that I will be wealthy. I speak that into existence in confidence, not a cockiness, but it's a confidence. And it's because I know my why. I know why I want to get wealthy is to be able to give back to the people that were like me at one point. And I look at these people who reach out with the questions and they reach out with the concerns. And I do a lot of mental health focus where it's like, like I'm depressed. I don't know why I'm depressed. I'm sad. I don't know why I'm sad. And I get it. I really do. And that's why, like, I keep pushing. I keep pushing because you're not able to help people until you've helped yourself. And I stress that every single day. And at one point, I was doing so much to help other people that I was setting myself back. And it created a environment for myself personally that I had to realize it and step back. So I love being with people. I love helping people. I love anything to do with that. That's just coming from my heart, my mind, my soul, everything in me. So yeah, life is crazy. Um, Again, I wanted to apologize for being gone so long, not making these episodes, but I moved from Midtown Manhattan. Now I'm in Astoria. As you can kind of see, I am in the kitchen. This is the best area for me. I don't know why. I'm comfortable here. This is probably where I might set up a green screen. That way you guys don't see all this weird stuff in the back. There's a fridge there in case I get thirsty. But got my coffee. Cheers. And for those of you, if this is your first episode, everything is unscripted. I don't sit here and write anything down. I just hop on here. I talk away for 15 minutes. Sometimes it gets more. Sometimes it gets less. Uh, so let's get back to it. What else has changed? I have a girlfriend now. For those of you that have kept up with the other episodes, that is crazy. I went on a few dating extravaganzas. They didn't work out. I didn't find the person that was clicking for me. And then all of a sudden, this girl comes into TikTok. And she's Brazilian. She's older. She's amazing. And she's sly. Well, she kind of hopped in one of the TikTok lives and was like, hey, how old are you? We're blah, blah, blah. And there was a bunch of things. We didn't know where each other lived until I saw she followed me on Instagram and it said New York. I was like, okay, New York's kind of big as far as like upstate, midtown, like all this stuff, 5 different boroughs. I see she's in New York. I'm like, yo, where do you live? And come to find out, 25, 30 minutes away. So immediately, as I do, I say, hey, I have tickets to a boat party. Let's go on a boat party. So some of y'all, I did post pictures, not with her, but from that boat party on Instagram. She was the one that took them. So you can kind of correlate when this started happening. And things from that weekend, they snapped, they clicked, everything was just like a dream scenario. It's like, yo, this girl is beautiful. This girl is got her own stuff. She's independent. She lives by herself. She lives by herself in New York. That's amazing in itself. If you guys don't know New York and you find somebody that lives by themselves, they're doing very well. She's from Brazil. She was a lawyer in Brazil, chased a dream, moved countries. I've moved states, which is crazy in some aspect, but moving countries to where she spoke Portuguese, then lived in Mexico, spoke Spanish, and now she speaks English. She learned English here. I mean, granted, she's in school and stuff, but moving to a country where you're not comfortable speaking a language, that's what I call INDEPENDE. Okay, you get it. But no, that's her. She's amazing. Post lots of pictures, videos of her. So if you follow me on any social media, you'll see her quite often. I'm not going to stop. She's beautiful. I'm definitely going to show her off. I've talked a little bit about my friends. They are doing such big things. I'm so proud of everybody in my life. And since I've moved to New York, I've really found the people that are there for me, the people that I want to continue having there for me. And of course, when there's one side of the stick, there's another. I don't know if that's the right phrase for it, but you get it. The sword. Maybe the sword's the correct word. There's always two sides of the sword, two sides of whatever. There's people that I love, and there's people that I've had to let go. And In life, you'll realize, and the sooner that you can figure it out, there's good people for you and there's bad people for you. And sometimes those good people that you think are not the good people for you. They may be kind, they may be what you think you want in a friend, but at the end of the day, their intentions aren't as good as you realize they are. Um, and sadly, I've lost people in my life that I communicate with every day, um, that I kind of looked at as being that person. And that's just a part of life. And it took moving away to kind of realize that, because no, they don't reach out. And I reached out for a while, but at some point you got to stop and protect yourself. I got to keep my phone on me just in case I get a certain call. I got to hang up real quick, but we're going to finish this episode nevertheless. Oh, this coffee's hitting. But so proud of everybody in my life. And I always preach, surround yourself with who you want to be. If you want to be wealthy, surround yourself with wealthy people. If you want to be happy, surround yourself with happy people. It's so simple, but so hard to understand at the same time. I only surround myself with happy people right now. And as much as I want to be wealthy, I'll get to that stage. But it starts with yourself being happy. If you're not happy in your job, change your job. There's so many jobs. If you're not happy with what you're doing as fitness, go to the gym. You don't even have to have a gym membership. Go to a park, run around in a circle, do some push-ups. There's so many different things you can do to change just your fitness. If you're not happy with the way you're eating, change it. And it's so simple, but so hard at the same time. And I understand. I only preach on things that I've been able to accomplish, as far as money-wise, as far as health-wise. For those of you that don't know, I was 255 pounds. I weigh 185 now. That is 70 pounds. 70 pounds gone. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And everybody says that. Everybody says the same thing. But you got to trust people who have done it. It's a mentality thing first. When you are somebody who was lazy, drinking, fat, I'm pointing at myself, and all you want to do is party, all you want to do is drink, all you want to do is focus on just having fun and living in the moment. Those are the things that get you caught up. Once you start thinking about, like, okay, how about 3 months from now? Start with that. I know a lot of people that, like, what's your long-term goal? What's your 5-year plan? Push that to the side for a little bit. Look at yourself a month from now, 3 months from now. It takes about, 62 days to develop a routine. It used to be like 3 weeks. And they've done studies that show that, yeah, you can start it, but you can bounce back quick. So say if you're a smoker, you don't smoke for 3 weeks. Once you pop that first one, the cigarette in, you're going to go right back to smoking. So it's about 62 days that you can develop a full habit. I'm currently in the process of not drinking. And it's not because I was an alcoholic. It's not because I was addicted. It's just for the simple fact that I'm trying to test my mentality. We are at 52 days right now, 53. And it's been the biggest game changer. I don't understand what was in me that wanted me to drink 4 nights, 5 nights a week, to go out and just party, to go out to bars. And granted, I'm still going to do those things at some point. I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it again. That's just outrageous for me to try to say that. But every week type of thing, I don't think I'm ever going to get back to that habit unless I retire or something. But again, life is crazy. Once you try something, it's so crazy what you can accomplish. A lot of people, when I first started saying, like, oh, I'm not going to drink, it's okay. Yeah, I bet. I doubt it. A lot of people do that. A lot of people are going to hate you. Not hate you, but doubt you. They're going to not believe in you. Who cares? Do what you want to do. Do what you think you can do. Now, don't set unrealistic goals. Don't say, I'm going to be richer than Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk in the next year. Unless you hit the freaking lottery and put it all on black and hit it again and have outrageous luck, which even again, it's not impossible, but that's an outrageous goal. Set something simple for like a month plan, a 3-month plan. I'm just ranting right now, y'all. It's been so long since I've been on here. I just want to keep talking. And I try to keep the episodes short to keep people engaged, to keep people focused. But you guys, if you do listen to this and you get to this point, some people will quit beforehand. I know that. But if you are listening and you do like the conversations, at least leave a comment and let me know if you guys like the honking as well and the beeps. But I'll cut it short. We're at 20 minutes now. Um, I really appreciate those of you that do listen. I can't express that gratitude enough. Um, I think I just lost my whole train of thought right there. So yeah, we're just gonna call it a day. Um, I will probably try to record one at least once every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna say every week because I get busy and I'm starting 70-hour weeks with studying and all this stuff. But thank you guys again for those of you who are loyal, for those of you who are supporting in any type of facet, whether it be TikTok, my podcasts, all of that. I love you guys. Um, Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode. So, peace out.